Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. So today I'm making pig feet. So the first thing you gotta do is clean the pig feet. Now you can clean it with salt and vinegar or lemon and water. I do both because pig feet be dirty, so I do both, and I soak it for like 30 minutes with each. So total, I done soaked this pig feet for a whole hour. Now you can do it as fast as 20 minutes, but I definitely prefer that you soak those pig feet. Okay. So I'm on crock pot mine. So mine is going to go in this big crock pot like this. All right. So I'm gonna put my stuff on the stove in case you can see it. So there we go. So as you can see, I done cleaned it, fully cleaned it. So now I'm gonna just put it nicely all in the pot over there. So this been cleaned twice. And if you got really dirty pig feet, you gonna have to scrub those joints.
You got really dirty pig feet, you need some of them away.
No, you can clean them.
Look at the
I mean,
numbers
they
in
ain't
the
no
table.
good.
They
Then
have some
determine
and
if
not
each
all.
statement is true or false.
Press 4.
So yeah, you want them to be looking like white like this. So if they not looking white like this, something might be wrong. Okay.
Are you alive?
All right. So after that, I wind up chopping up my vegetables. So I'm gonna chop up my onions, a bell peppers, and then we gonna put it inside there. So let me go ahead and chop that up.
Open messages.
So I got my onions, so I'm about to chop and dice it up and put it in there with my pig feet.
So where do you go to school? American High? Blue house, tan house? I live in Gold House. Me too. You can take the girl out of Bedford, but you can't
All
take
right.
shows how many packages of space food the
And here we got our onions.
last mission.
Yeah, everybody be a fucking
Build a
wrong.
picture.
Everybody in the world be a fucking
Now I need to go get my pepper. So we got our pepper. So I need about 3 quarts of chicken broth. So I got my little quart pan, and it has the actual numbers inside. So I'm gonna fill it up until a little past 3 because as water cooks, it actually which moment. So I'm making my own chicken broth because I don't have chicken broth. So what I'm gonna do is put 3 chicken cubes in here to make my chicken broth. Now, if you don't have chicken broth or if you have vegetable broth, that will work. And if you don't have neither one of them, you could just use water. But the broth, chicken broth or vegetable broth, just gives it way more flavor. So it just all depends on you. So I got my little pan on, and I'm gonna put my little cubes in there now.
Sorry, Mom.
So I got my cube. Dump that in there. And then after they dissolve, then that's my chicken broth. gonna put like little seasonings in here. Now the season I used was garlic powder, onion powder, thyme, Italian seasoning, parsley, paprika, black pepper, of course, and seasoned salt. That's what's all in here, and I just mixed it all together. And you're definitely going to use all of this. It may look like a lot, but it actually is not. With them all being mixed, it looks like a lot, but you're also putting a lot of liquid in here. So liquid is going to soak up your stuff for your pig feet. So now I'm going to look and see if I have any red peppers to go with my vegetables. So at this point, it should be looking like this. And you want to put some minced garlic in there. So I'm going to go get my minced garlic and I'm going to add that to it and look for some a red pepper. All right, so I got my minced garlic. You can use whatever kind of minced garlic you got. Yes, I'm doing both because minced garlic gives a different taste. You can use whatever kind that you want, but this is the kind that I use. So you just going to put some right in there. And I also use Worcester sauce. Like, people just don't know that's like a secret ingredient. It gives a little kick to it. So I'm gonna also put that in there. And I'm not a person that actually do like measurements. So I would say maybe like I don't know, like 2 tablespoons, I guess, of Worcester sauce, which I call W sauce because I be not saying the name right.
My contact at synagogue landed me my first Israeli name.
Also, you want to have apple cider vinegar. Let me repeat that again. Apple cider vinegar. No, regular vinegar will not work. You have to use apple cider vinegar. And you're going to use about a half a cup of that as well. Okay, so I got my apple cider vinegar. So I'm going to do a half a cup about of that. And just put it in there. Also, I do a half a cup of white cooking wine. So, if you know, you know. So obviously I gotta get me some more because I've been using my white cooking wine. And no, it needs to be white cooking wine, not regular wine. That's white. They got different tastes. So I'm gonna also do a half a cup of that too and pour it in there. I'm still looking for my W sauce. I don't know where it went, but in the meantime, I'm gonna put the other ingredients in. So I found my Worcester sauce, guys. And like I said, you want to put like a tablespoon, and I don't measure mine. I just pour it in there. I eye it, but I finally found it, so that was a plus. Now with your chicken broth, you're actually going to make it a slur. So you're going to put either 3 tablespoons of flour in there or 3 tablespoons of cornstarch, whatever your preference is. Now I didn't have a red pepper, so you can get this. Now if you don't want to chop or you're not a chopper, you can just get a bag of these and these can be your chopped vegetables or whatnot. But I didn't have a red pepper and I needed one, so I'm going to get it from out of this frozen stir fry bag, okay? Sometimes you got to improvise if you don't have it, okay? Okay, so now we're going to put our flour inside our chicken broth. So this is a half tablespoon. So I had to do 6 of these to equal the 3. And then you want to just stir it up to make your slur.
Even when I was up against an overzealous agent, I had a number of methods for discouraging a search. I routinely mislabeled my own shipments farm machinery, and I have yet to meet a lowly paid customs official who will open a container marked radioactive waste and verify its contents. But
So now this is what your pig feet should be looking like with everything that we put in there. And your last step is going to be your chicken broth. Now after your chicken broth in there, you want, if you want to crock pot it, or you can put it on the stove, and it's going to cook for about 3.5 hours.
most importantly, I kept a number of
So if you're going to put it on the stove, I would cook it on medium, because pig feet takes a while to cook. So if it's something you want to have for dinner, you want to start cooking it early. So put in that time for it to cook. Now, as far as your size,
ideally to an offshore account.
depending on what you want, a lot of people do like black eyed peas or something like that with it. I'm not a pea person. Some people, I would say like either like cornbread, collard greens, black eyed peas, or even potato salad to go with it. But whatever your preference, you could use. But a lot of people do like the black eyed peas, or some even llama, depending on you. Alright, so after the flour gets mixed in, it should look a little like that. And it's okay that mine's is hot, because I actually had to make my own chicken broth because I didn't have none. But if you don't got none of that, like I said, you can use water, but it's just not going to taste as good.
The first and most important rule of gun running is
It's not going to be as seasoned. So like I said, the chicken broth really does a difference in the season. So I'm going to keep stirring it to make sure that it gets mixed all the way through. So it basically make the gravy for your pig feet by adding the flour to it.
that narco gorilla has facts right. After shipping it stateside, the return on that below and a healthy profit. It would have been even better if the company was like ready to go. To this day, I don't know what battalion was running away from. Maybe just from their calling. I found in 12 days 2,000.
And you know what? Most people, believe it or not, make pig feet for New Year's. I don't know why, but I guess I should look that up one day, why that is. But that's when a lot of people make it though.
Make
Oh, hold on, let me get that. My phone is on. Sorry about that. Alright, so here's my seasoning salt. So I'm gonna go ahead and put all my, well, not my seasoning salt, but seasoning salt is in here, but all my seasonings in here. Gonna sprinkle all that in there. Yeah, put all of it in there. And then I'm gonna put my chicken broth slur in there. Okay.
I think you are the amateur now.
And then one more thing I'm gonna put in there is some butter. Okay, so here's the butter.
Former state with an unpaid army is not
And I'm gonna just
Belarus.
pop a couple in there and bam. And now it's ready for the crock pot.
Of all the weapons in the vast Soviet arsenal, none.
Now after you take it out, you can go ahead and this is just your preference. You don't have to.
It's the world's most
But if you're like a hot sauce person, then I will put some hot sauce and some red pepper flakes. Okay?
it doesn't break, jam,
But that's up to you. So you want to pop it either on the stove on medium for 3.5 hours or in a crock pot for 3.5 hours. Mine's going in the crock pot, but to each his own, whatever you like. Thank you for watching. And again, this is how you make pig feet. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you made it, let me know. Shoot me something in the comments if you have any questions. Bye.